Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, I like to revisit the channeling discussion that we had a few weeks ago. And in this session, ladies and gentlemen, I like to discuss exactly what is a trance state and how it can be achieved and where actually do you go when your guides enter, as you, ladies and gentlemen, choose to remain conscious? Okay? If you guys like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So let's start off with our first topic. What is a trance state and how can it be achieved, or how you can achieve it or achieve that state? Okay? A trance state, ladies and gentlemen, is a state of consciousness that allows you to make a connection with your guides, spiritual helpers, and or your deceased loved ones. Is a state, ladies and gentlemen, when inspiration flows effortlessly. For example, when you're feeling profound knowledge or wisdom sort of kind of flowing through you, and even when you mention things you had no intentions of saying, and whatever that you said, it really was helpful to another. Understand that this happens because spirit is sending you these messages. Okay? A trance state, ladies and gentlemen, creates very, very subtle changes in your perception of reality. As Roman and Pager puts it, it answers, it provides answers to questions, or it answers questions that may not come easily. At first, ladies and gentlemen, it even seemed as if you're imagining or just making up words or thoughts. I know that was my process when I started. Okay? Understand that because channeling might cause a change in the way that you breathe, you might feel some sensitivity, in the upper body portion region of your body here. Some of you might even feel heat or a tingling type sensation in your neck, or perhaps it's something, a wiggling of your forehead, or I know in my case it makes me feel as if someone is just massaging my forehead, actually massaging my brains here, or my brains are just tingling. Okay? You might also feel, ladies and gentlemen, tightness around your forehead, or your spine might even tighten. So that's how you know when you're actually, getting about to receive messages. Another example I could share with you, particularly in my case, when I know spirit is around or near me, I feel as if I'm in an airplane, with very high altitudes here, and my ears just begin to pop and ring. So that's how I know. Okay. Also, what you understand too, that when you're in this state, the tone of your voice might also be a bit different, or possibly slower or deeper. So just keep all of those things in mind. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you are in various states of consciousness every day, waking and sleeping, for example. Okay? This trance state, it just is simply involves achieving, ladies and gentlemen, for those to just not make this as complicated as you may think. It simply involves achieving a relaxed state where you turn your attention inward and upward to receive messages, okay? And understand that it certainly does not require a calm, still mind. Like and when you're in your more meditative type state, you can do it talking consciously. But instead, it actually required the ability to really, all you need is to have the ability to concentrate and to focus, okay? God says, ask and you shall receive. Whatever you want to hear, you can, the spirits are always there to help you. And you can even tell spirit how you would like them to communicate with you. Okay? For instance, all right, if if you want the spirit to identify to you when someone has had a broken heart, you can say, Spirit, show me the color red or whatever. You have to come up with your own vocabulary here and let spirit know how to communicate with you, which is why you would often find a lot of psychics saying different things about different cars or just different tools that they're using because these are personal to them. And what you'll have to do is to make your communication very personal to your guides as well. They want to help you, all right? And they want you to tell them how to communicate with them, all right? So let's move on to our next topic, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you like this discussion, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it to others to whom you think might benefit. Be sure to also press that subscription button. Next topic and last topic, but certainly not the least, okay? So we're going to ask the question here now, or try to have a discussion on where do you go when your guides enter? Because a lot of people ask that question, particularly as you choose to remain conscious. Okay? Understand, collective, that some people tend to set aside their awakened consciousness when they channel. Okay? They tend to remember nothing here following the channeling session, which you see often when you watching people in hypnosis or regression therapy or something like. They usually don't remember what's happening. Understand that these people are called unconscious channels. Alternatively, ladies and gentlemen, other people channel partially conscious, which is what I do. And because they can recall some of the events or transmissions, which sometimes is quite difficult to recall it all, but this the gist and the specifics, you do tend to kind of hang on to those. Okay. And these channelers are called conscious channels. Okay. In my opinion, this is usually the best approach of channeling because it allows you to bring your full awareness, at least your partial awareness, so that you can consciously use the information gained to help you learn and grow. Okay? Yet, as I said, you won't be able to grasp it all, but the specifics you will. Okay? And if and when you remember the messages, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna feel very uplifted. And some of you also might have vivid prophetic type dreams here. You know, when you're doing this, you have to raise your vibrations to see, to hear, and to sense, particularly in your guide's rim. You might also, as in my case, see pictures, images, and other people's thoughts. Sounds even might also be amplified, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to continue on with this discussion, different techniques that you might use, but I just want to help make sure that you guys understand the various ways that you can receive messages, okay? So with this said, I'm going to go on and close out this discussion. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this discussion, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. If anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you could send an email address to the email address identified within the description box. Please enjoy your day, and thanks again for viewing.